Hello there, my beautiful friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me in this collective space today. So thank you, everyone. Now I'm going to go ahead and call in spirit, and we are going to get right into your reading here. So today I have posted this reading with the 4/4 portal. It is a gateway of manifestation and abundance. And I feel that some of you are being activated today. I already have a 4/4 gateway activation video out right now. And this is the energy after that. Okay, and this energy is going to last up until May the 5th. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is pull a blocked energy card. Is there anything blocking you at this moment that you need to be aware of in order to release or work on? Okay, so what is this for some of you out there? So being too serious. Are you being too serious in your life? So the message here is, are you caught up in seriousness that makes it hard to enjoy what you're doing? Do you find it hard to enjoy what you're doing because life is just too serious for you? So smell the roses is what Spirit is saying here. When you take life too seriously, you risk losing sight of what actually needs your attention. Move away from thinking your purpose is your job, and you will start to see your life in a new light. Okay, life isn't meant to be taken too seriously. And some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. Okay, so I'm going to pull two more of these. There's a blocked heart chakra. Someone out there may have a blocked heart chakra. So you may experience emotional issues like anger, lack of trust, jealousy, and fear. I don't know if any of you are feeling this energy. So to unblock this fourth chakra, to heal your heart chakra, it may be time to do some shadow work or other heart healing practices to help you feel courageous enough to open your heart to others once again. Sometimes we can't do this on our own, right? Sometimes we need outside help from a counselor, a therapist, a mentor, or even a coach, okay? Working even in groups, in group sessions. So that is the unblocking of the heart chakra. So yeah, I feel there's an expansion happening here with our heart center on a collective level, and you're meant to experience it. And bad investments, look at that. So the energy of money here. So the message here is some of you are not investing in the right things, the right people, or making bad money management. Bad money decisions, right? That aren't in alignment with what you desire to experience. So invest wisely, spend wisely as well. Invest wisely your energy, your time, and money, because there are limited and valuable resources. How you choose to invest it will have a profound effect on your life, both personally and professionally. So money management is very important here, everyone. So these are energies that I feel that some of you are meant to become aware of and work on unblocking in your life. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. All right, we've got a card that jumped out. We're going to go ahead and use that one. I'm just going to split this deck and see what it is that Spirit wants to share here. So the world. All right, so I'm getting this energy that is shifting your entire world. We just had Neptune enter Aries. We had the 4/4 portal. We had the solar eclipse and all other kinds of planetary alignments right now that are working in your favor, supporting you as you are elevating in energy, elevating in frequency. You're about to enter a new world. I feel this entering of the new world has already begun for some of you, and you're feeling the energy shifting within you, but also external to you. This has been a big message throughout my readings over the last little while here, and I feel there's a purpose and a reason for that. There's something shifting here in the world, everyone, and you are someone who is meant to experience it. So the world card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. So you are the creator of your world. The energy that you vibrate in is what's being reflected to you. So 5 of Swords. This is a lower vibrational energy. It's an energy or frequency that we have that is distracted, or there's another energy that is interfering and creating confusion or uncertainty, right? Making us feel like something is wrong, right? This is a change that is taking place. And I feel this is the in-between phase that you're going through as you shift energies. Okay, so it feels uncomfortable. It doesn't feel good. Some of you might be feeling ascension symptoms, right? And I feel that, you know, you're really strong. Okay, I feel that you are being called to activate that part of yourself that rises up. There's a light within you and it is shining and becoming stronger. You are going to feel this. Okay, and it's a change. It might not make sense, but it will soon to you. Okay, so the Five of Swords. And we also have King of Wands. This is you stepping into your authority, taking your fire, your light, and shining it in the world with confidence, with strength, right? We've got the lion here in the background. We also have a lot of crows or ravens. So these are animals, guiding animals for you, everyone. For the next little while, over the next few years, actually, you're going to see animals around you, crows and lions, okay? So there's definitely messages coming in. You're going to see the signs here. And we also have a lizard. This looks like a gecko on this man's shirt. Okay, so you're meant to carry your light forward right now. Okay, we are being activated by this gateway, this 4-4 gateway. We're going to feel this energy, this fire within us, and we're meant to take that fire, claim that fire, and move forward with it. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition and you will also receive your own messages. So that is the King of Wands, and oh my goodness. This is incredibly powerful here, everyone. And some of you might be seeing people that look like the men in this image. Okay, this is just a confirmation that you are in the presence of earth angels. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. So, you know, the Five of Swords here, I feel has to do with you know, being too serious and bad investments. Perhaps there's something that didn't go right in your life and you're frustrated, right? Maybe it doesn't feel good and you're trying to figure something out and maybe there's confusion. I'm getting lost here. A lot of thoughts that you're thinking in your mind that are creating this energy that you are now experiencing being reflected to you in your reality. They wanted me to start with this card here, everyone. So this energy is really strong and some of you are definitely going to feel it. This is a lower vibrational energy, but remember, we all go through ups and downs in life. Whenever we're going through a low, we're going to go through a high right after. So know that this too shall pass. It's only temporary. It's just a patch of energy that you are passing through. We're not wanting to stop here, right? So I don't know if any of you are feeling anxious, stressed, or worried. Perhaps something to do with the past that may be affecting your future and you're giving it thought. And maybe there's stories in your mind that haven't happened yet, but you're kind of playing them out in your head in different kinds of scenarios. Or you're even thinking about past experiences and changing up the story or, you know, thinking about it too much. And this is really putting a lot of pressure here in your mind, which is affecting your emotions and then affecting the decisions and the actions that you take. Okay, so this is definitely an energy that is a little bit wonky or wobbly. That's the best way I can describe it because it's not in alignment with you, right? It's not in alignment with you. So what's happening here is Spirit is actually bringing awareness around the way that you're showing up in your reality, because that is where you need to change it. The energy is within yourself. How are you choosing to show up through a struggle or challenge or a patch of energy that is interfering with your frequency and vibration? How are you choosing to show up in it? Is it through love or is it through, you know, the way this person is feeling on this card, right? So remember that we don't have control over our external experience or other people and what's happening to us. But we do have control over our thoughts, our emotions, and the actions that we take. And sometimes what we're experiencing is a reflection of something that we did in the past that has to do with some of the decisions and actions that we took. But because now it's cause and effect, so the effect is now coming in, and some of you might be thinking of the cause of it. Maybe you're kind of overwhelmed or overthinking it or replaying things in your head because of it, and that is not what you're meant to do. Because this energy has shown up, and for whatever reason why it's shown up, you have control over your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. And what Spirit wants you to do here is to center yourself as you're moving through this shift, as you're moving through this change, which is temporary. You can turn things around in the way that you experience it, choose to experience it. So they want you to shift your mindset, your lens that you're wearing, and look through the perspective of love, of abundance, of growth. You are going to get through this, and I feel it feels like it's almost like a test for you. So this is the activation that is taking place. So some of you may be going through a challenge, an obstacle, some sort of a hardship, and maybe it's really tough. And it's okay not to know what to do. I'm going through a challenge in my own life where I have no idea what I'm supposed to do, right? So I'm just flowing with it, and I'm learning and growing through the experience. And I feel a lot of us, as we are shifting, April has been such a powerful month. This month from, transition from March into April has been so incredibly powerful. And some of us have been feeling the hit of this transition of, Neptune moving from Pisces into Aries. I feel this is the energy that we're going to feel, and it's going to impact our life for a very long time. Some of us are going to feel this like a sucker punch to the face, right? This is what it feels like. And it might have winded us, knocked us down, but we are meant to get up, because that getting up and moving through this energy is what's activating you. Okay? This is why something may be happening to you that is difficult for you. And you're not meant to give up. You're not meant to be, being frustrated and feeling the emotions is okay. This is why we're here in this earthly realm, is to experience the emotions of what we're going through, but not to dwell or, sit in that energy. We move past it. Allow yourself to flow and move through the emotions. Cry it out if you need to, but keep on moving forward. And we've got crows here, birds that are coming through as messengers. So you may be seeing crows around you as you're going through something. And it might not even be a negative situation for you. It just might be a moment where you're a little bit extra frustrated or confused or not sure. And this clarity is coming into you. And this is what the crows are letting you know, that the answers are already there, right? And it's not that you're meant to stress or worry about, why can't I find these answers? But rather move into a place of stillness and release the noise and the stress, and allow yourself to flow and see where that flow guides you, right? Because within that flow, you're going to connect to Spirit, and you're going to receive the signs and the guidance that you need in the moment that you are experiencing this quiet and calm in your mind. So yes, this has to do with your mindscape. And I do feel there's a change. So it's affecting the way that you're thinking, the way that you're seeing, the way that you're feeling. And this is where Spirit wants you to get balance on this. Learn to regulate this energy and work with it, because it's a gift that is strengthening. Okay? And you're moving through the motions of that. And we have the World card. So you are shifting into a new energy, a new world. This feels like new earth energy. And as you are elevating, you are going through that turbulence, which happens naturally. For those of us, especially when we go through planes, I hate turbulence, right? I do not like it. It is so scary for me, but I know it's temporary and it will pass. So I stay calm, even though the fear is there. It's like, you know what? This is temporary. We're going to get through it. This is the same kind of energy. You're elevating. You may be experiencing a little bit of glitches, interferences, static energy, distractions, whatever it is. But no, it's only temporary, and you're moving up in energy. You're about to enter a new world, a new experience in your life. And there's a completion happening here as well. Some of you are going to find that the season of your life is changing gradually, right? You have been feeling this leveling up energy. It's almost like you've been on an incline over the last little while in your life, and you know that you're about to reach a point that you haven't. This is uncharted territory, by the way. Okay, this is the energy I've been picking up on. And as you are elevating, you are connecting with a spirit warrior energy within you. This is the sign of Aries. It is very intense. It's passionate. And that passion can show up in many different forms, in light energy and in dark energy. So this is where you want to be mindful of where this passionate fire, how this fire is breathing through you, right? So this is what I'm getting here with the World card. Now pay attention to the number 21, the number 5, and the number 14s, okay? So these are coming up as either dates for some of you, time, I don't know, but this is going to be a guiding number, guiding numbers for you over the course of this journey. So Neptune is going to be in the sign of Aries up until 2039. And that is 13 years, the next 13 years. And there's a lot of growth and expansion happening in your life, and you're going to find that you are elevating in your life experience. You are awakening. You're going through that full-on spiritual awakening here over the next 13 years, everyone. And this is going to be a very profound experience. It's a cycle that you are entering. You've completed an old cycle. I feel there's a lot of karmic energy here in the air that you've been experiencing. There's cords that are being cut here. A lot of things that didn't belong in your life that have been on your mind that you know that you have to let go of. I feel that you're about to cut the cords on that. And I'm seeing new cords forming. And these are not cords that you're going to tie together. These are cords that are naturally merging with one another. This is a new experience. And what I'm getting here is a DNA activation as well through this. This is so interesting. And this has to do with your lineage, your family history. There's something going down generations here, and you're finally breaking free from some sort of a generational block. You know, this might have to do with the first 3 cards we started with. This might have to do with the heart center, your heart chakra. So yeah, this is coming through. And I'm also getting, this has been coming through quite a bit actually, is the Kundalini energy, the serpent that is rising through the activation of your chakras. I'm getting an activation of your chakras. Everything is in alignment. We've got this energy of the snake. I'm getting a lot of shedding energies, right? A lot of shedding happening, and this reformation, or this phoenix rising, like something coming from the ashes and rising, okay? Elevating, moving up, acceleration here. It's going to feel like you've jumped timelines. And it's not even just one timeline. It's almost like you're accelerating through a few different timelines. So there's a lot of information that you are gathering as you are moving up in energy. You're going to feel this. So what's happening is over the next 13, 14 years, there's going to be a major elevation. You're going to experience a lot of different things on this journey. This is where Spirit wants you to slow down. There's no need to rush, because what's yours is going to be yours. It's meant to be yours. So there's no need to rush or overthink anything. So slow things down, clear your mind, allow yourself to, they want you to implement practices like mindful practices, spiritual practice, or their practices like yoga, exercising, that keep your body in a place or state of peace and tranquility. This is really important for some of you because this is required on this journey. And there is a connection to like-minded peoples. I'm getting a community. I'm getting a joining of forces, a collective, collaborative energy that is working in unison. And I'm seeing some of you elevating to a place in your life where you are shining your light in the world, and the world is seeing that light. And this is something that you have desired. This is a manifestation. This is a desire. So you are actually elevating into an experience that you are co-creating, my friends. This is what's happening. And yes, sometimes it comes with a lot of challenges. It comes with a lot of different kinds of things that you have to go through to get to this point. But you are built for this. You are made for this. This is why you came here. And that's a part of you that you are connecting with. That is a part of you that is being activated. And this is a part of you that is going to, it feels like Superman. You know how Superman kind of goes from the ground and shoots up into the sky? That's how this energy feels. It feels like you are Superman, Superwoman. Okay, this is the energy. So yeah, and an obstacle course is another one I'm getting here. And being able to balancing your life out, balancing these energies, learning how to work with them, how to apply them in your life, because you are someone who has done this for lifetimes is what they're saying here. And you know how to work with this energy. So Earth is a realm that is different than any other kind of planet or any other kind of universe. This is what they're saying. And this is the first time that you are moving through this uncharted territory. It's unlike anything else, but you are someone who is able to master this. This is what they're just confirming to you. And I feel some of you are waking up to a soul contract. Okay, to a soul contract. And the King of Wands, this is where you are the authority of your light. This is where you are coming back to yourself and you're standing in that power. And there's an expression of this in your world, in your reality, through your soul's essence. So I feel you are shining this light and you're creating a way for yourself. This is what you're meant to do. You have a lot of supporting energies around as well. So we've got the lion as a spirit guide, right? So anytime you see a lion, you can look up the Google meaning for the spiritual interpretation of the lion and see what that means for you, which one resonates for you in the moment that you're experiencing that, seeing the lion. Maybe you have a lion tattoo, right? Maybe the lion is a symbol for you in some way. Maybe it's a mascot that you've seen. I don't know, but I'm definitely getting, maybe you were born the year of the lion, right? So a lot of ways that the energy of the lion is supporting you right now. And passion, there's something that you're passionate about, your dream, your desire that you're experiencing. I feel that you're coming to this place where you're now in this experience of this energy that you co-created, and you're a pathfinder. In a sense, you are a pathfinder. I'm also getting the energy of the fox coming through. Someone that understands how to navigate this realm, because this isn't the first time you've been here before. This is so interesting. Your reading's getting really interesting right now because I'm getting some sort of a memory or some sort of information. This could be Akashic records, but you have access to everything you need in order to navigate and experience what it is that you desire to experience. And you can do this. You have a lot of branches here. I'm getting a lot of different pathways that you can take, and you're confident that you'll be able to move through them because you've done this before. You know yourself. This is where you're stepping into your soul's essence. You're trusting yourself, you're trusting spirit, and you're allowing yourself to take this on, move through the challenges and the fears head on. There is no fear here. I feel you have worked on this. So you're coming to this point where you are standing as the authority in your life. You are not here to compete or compare yourself to anyone. You are here to rule your reality. You are here to show the way. You are the pathfinder. You move through energies that no other person would ever move through. You have gone through life experiences that not many people have gone through. You are a spirit warrior. This is why you have gone through the experiences that you have gone through, because through them you have learned, you have grown, you have evolved. Some of you are meant to look back at your story to see the spirit warrior version of you moving through that timeline and go back to your mother, your grandfather, your grandparents, your parents and your grandparents, and even before that. Because there is some sort of story here that you are linked to. This is what they're saying here. So this is really powerful, this reading for you today, right? So this is a divine masculine energy. It's the energy of Aries. It's the fire. It is the passion. It's the energy that you emit in the world. It is what you vibrate at. Okay, so what energy are you currently vibrating in? Are you vibrating in the energy of love, of nurture, of compassion, of growth, of abundance? Or are you the opposite energy or somewhere in between, right? This is all about working and balancing out the energies that you experience in your external experience. So the energy that you experience from everything that you are experiencing. And remember that you are the gatekeeper of your energetic space. And this has been a huge message that keeps coming up here because I feel that some of you are experiencing an invasion of your energetic space or interference or distraction. So you are the bouncer of your energetic space. You get to decide and choose who comes in, who you invite in, and even where you distribute your energy. So be mindful of where your energy is allotted in your life. Sometimes we give our energy to areas or people where it doesn't need to go. So some of you might be bombarded with other people's energies, energy vampires that are continually taking, but your fire, your energy is your own. You get to decide where you want to allot it. Know that the word no is a complete sentence. You don't have to explain yourself further than the word no. And if someone has a problem with that, well, that is a them problem. That has nothing to do with you. Okay, so Spirit is just wanting to remind you of that. And being able to see things, hear things, sense things, feel things, your senses are heightening here. And I feel a lot of you are going to take action based on your gut feelings, your intuition, and the way that you're starting to experience this connection with Spirit is going to shift and change. It's going to become more stronger. You know, when it does become stronger, this is where you don't want to be afraid of it, but instead, know that this is power that is strengthening, that you are meant to manage and work with. I don't know if any of you have seen cartoons where there's one, and I forget the name, it's Superman. He has a son, and the son has to learn to work with his powers, right? And there's like this training session, and I'm getting like an obstacle course here with this. I don't know why. So perhaps some of you are training and working with your own energies. And, you know, sometimes we have to do this when we're activated. This portal is opening you up to an opportunity to work with your powers, to apply them in the world and see how they work for you, right? To balance them out, create balance within them, within yourself, and then apply that energy and see what you can co-create with Spirit in this reality, right? Think of it as an adventure, right? And focus on your passions. I feel you have this fire, this hunger that has woken up, and there's something that, you know, it feels like a werewolf that may have smelt blood, and it's like this hunger and it's like this drive that wants to chase this thing, and perhaps you're not able to control it. So again, there's this learning to tame the beast within, learning to tame the energies and working with them in order to create light. Right? The power is in your hands here, my friend. So that is the energy of the King of Wands. So yeah, you're definitely, the activation is showing up here through the World card. And anything that no longer serves you, remember your mind is a powerful force that creates your reality. So remember to protect your energetic space and shine your light in the world. You have the power to do and create whatever you desire. And I believe in your power. I really do. Right? So what I'm going to do now is pull a bonus card, a message that you're meant to hear through the Wild Woman Rising. Okay, so there's the wolf. It's the white wolf in the image of the book. And let's see what card, what message Spirit wants you to hear today through this. So we are getting for you, release perfectionism and the number 11. So you may be seeing this number, and some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. There's a lot going on in this image, a lot that can come through for some of you. Butterflies are coming through as another sign for some of you. So perhaps you're seeing butterflies. I'm saying butterflowers. I don't know. Maybe there's butterflowers out there. So release perfectionism. So let's pull the interpretation and see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you through this. All right, so we are getting here. You can't speak butterfly language with caterpillar people. So stop trying so hard to please, persuade, and fit in. Have patience with all that's unresolved in your heart and seek out others who burn with the same need for transformation that you do. When we get up from the table where love is no longer being served, and we seek out the place where we are celebrated rather than tolerated, Wild Woman rises. And I feel called to pull actually one more card for you. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so one more card is what Spirit is saying here. So what is the other message Spirit wants to share? I love this message, release perfectionism. And your next one here is going to be practice flexibility, the number 9. Okay, this is the year we are in, is the number 9. Okay, so look at that. Some of you might be seeing pandas, and practice flexibility. So bamboo is strong but flexible. It nourishes animals, contains medicinal properties, and is used to create fabrics. It is also strong enough to build housing and roads. So bamboo is the perfect symbol for what wild women strive for, being flexible enough to demonstrate both power and vulnerability. When a woman sets up camp at the crossroads, wild woman rises. And, you know, when we set up a camp at the crossroads, we are also met with the essence and the energy of Goddess Hecate. Okay, so that is also an energy that's coming in and supporting you right now. So let's go ahead and close off with an angel number, one that you might be already seeing in your life. So we are getting for you here, Earth angels. Look at that. You are surrounded by earth angels. You might even be one for someone in your life. So 777, your message is angels on assignment. You're going to see them and you're going to be them. Spirituality, you're going to have a spiritual experience. And I do feel Spirit is calling you to dive more into spirituality. If you've been called to do that, you're meant to be of service at this time, working with others. And what's happening here is you're gaining a new perspective. You're going to see the world differently, and you're actually meant to step into other shoes, other perspectives, to see the bigger picture around something that might not be clear. Okay, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, those of you that have made it this far in my video, thank you so much for your support, your love, and your energy here in this community. Now, I have an announcement to make today. I have a live Zoom event planned for April the 18th. This is the Sacred Goddess Activation. It's going to be a 90-minute event. It is going to be centered around the goddess Isis. Now, those of you that resonate with divine feminine energies or goddess energies, this is definitely for you. And those of you that are seeking spiritual transformation, healing, or you're wanting to reclaim your power and step into your true authority, you definitely want to join this event. So what I'm going to do for you is leave you all the information in the description box below. Make sure that if you are interested that you reserve your seat because my last event sold out and there's only limited seating here. So I'm super excited about this and I can't wait to experience a magical evening with all of you. So until then, my friends. If you enjoyed this video today, you're also going to enjoy some of these videos I've posted here for you. So I do feel there are messages that Spirit is wanting to relay to you. And if you choose to, these definitely are going to have something that you're going to be able to carry forward with you. So enjoy.